Not that bad. Planet habitability minus 20%. Oh, minus 20%, not at 20%. Alright, that's fine. 80% habitability is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, look, when I get nasty things like that happening, I usually just fight it to the last man. Why not, you know? At least you get a sweet story to tell. But unfortunately, what had happened is, I think they launched, shit, what is the DLC called? I forgot what it's called. The one that gives you Machine Empires, the one that just came out. They launched that DLC and it broke the mod. And so I couldn't play for a while, and then I just started a new game when it was fixed again. Let's see here. We are going to species mod, create a template for humans. Oh no, we can't yet. That's right. We don't have the tech. I forgot about that. What do we want for physics research? Getting the shields would be pretty useful. Energy Nexus is pretty nice as well.
Construction complete.
Utopia. You just got Utopia, Leviathans, a copy of the game for your friend. Very nice. Yeah. The new DLC is awesome, but you get 90% of the value for free. So, I mean, like, if it goes on sale or something like that, I'd absolutely recommend getting it. If you can't afford it, like, don't worry about it, honestly. It's just some flavor in being Machine Empires, and it sounds like Paradox is opening up the modding to a point where you might be able to just get a mod for it in the future anyways. But if you do have the money and you want to support Paradox, by all means, it's fun. It's a fun amount of flavor, you know? I think we go defense stations here. We could go... Yeah, you know what? Disruptors are pretty intense. They're very useful. We should probably do disruptors. Yeah, I took a pretty long break as well. When it first came out, I played it for a couple months, but... crap, we got some unrest. Yeah, that was completely expected. I don't care about those planets. But yeah, I think I played for like maybe 2-3 months and kind of got into... I just like picked up a lot of cheesy strats and kind of got bored with the game. And then I think it was Utopia that dropped that I got kind of really excited into the game again. Plus I was playing with a couple other people in a couple series and, you know, got familiar with the things. There were a lot of patches that came through in like Leviathans and stuff that made the cheesy strats that, like, they weren't even cheesy. They were just like normal strats that kind of made you OP. And it made those kind of moot. So I've been having a lot more fun with the game because it is a little more challenging. It's not exactly hard, but
System survey complete.
There's some challenge into it. There's some strife, whereas before it was a little too easy.
Comlink active.
Alright. Well, do we have the other fleet with our fleet? We do. Until about 1.3, 1.4, right before Utopia. Everyone was pathetic and I never did. Yeah, exactly. Once Utopia dropped, I was having a lot of fun with the game. And they seem to do a lot of not really combat balance changes, but like AI balance changes that made the game actually like challenging. Are you guys not? Okay, where are you exactly? Why are you way out there? Weird, but that's fine. We'll allow them to merge up and then we're gonna head out here. There we go. Getting a little worried. It's taking a minute. Unspent civic points. We can reform our government. Only waited so long because I didn't want to buy Utopia right away, and I wanted some other games. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. I think I got Utopia right away, but I didn't get Leviathans right away, because that was like the era where I was a little out of the game. Naval capacity plus 17%, army upkeep minus 18%. That's pretty good. Distinguished Admiralty is always nice. Evasion and fire rate. RV system. Resettlement cost minus 50%. That's actually kind of cool. I want... I kind of want efficient bureaucracy. Consumer goods cost. Now that could be useful. We're losing quite a bit to consumer goods. Quite a bit of our minerals, that is. Or we could just get a flat increase on minerals. Labor guilds, warrior culture. I mean, realistically, it's probably between bureaucracy, the imperial recruitment, or distinguished admiralty. We've already got a negative on ship upkeep. Let's stick with the flavor. Let's get some naval cap and army upkeep negative. That seems fine. Yeah, we'll reform that way. And then we have finished that. Habitability modification. Yes. Please give me that. I need it. Like almost immediately. One other thing I want to do. Nishpan needs resettle. I don't know. Let's take somebody from somewhere else, I guess. You're a militarist, that's fine. We're gonna put you there, resettle. You are gonna be pretty unhappy, if I had to guess. Yeah, pretty unhappy. But that's okay. You'll be unhappy for a little bit, and then you'll be better once I gene mod you. Seem to have some civic points I don't recall seeing from the Star Wars mod. Is it from a different... This is Empire at War? Is that what it is? Let me actually look it up real quick. It is in the workshop. And I actually really enjoy this mod, so I am more than happy to promote it a little bit here and there. Let's see here. Subscribed items. And then it is like the last one, so I have to go to page 2. It is A Galaxy at War, the Galactic Empire. So yeah, I basically, on that mod's page, it gives you a recommended mod list, a collection, and I just turned on the collection, more or less. But it's an amalgam of like fractal ships, and then like Star Wars sound effects, and the Star Wars music, and all of that stuff. Although I turned off the Star Wars music because I will be porting this to YouTube, and, you know, YouTube's a pain in the ass about all that. But yeah, it's a collection of mods, plus the mod author himself did, like, portraits and flavor text and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Loading screens and things like that. Rivalry between these two guys, that's a good thing. They'll probably never actually get to war with each other, but it's a good thing. Interesting that these guys declared war and then never really did anything.
System survey complete.
Base Star Wars mod with the ship's model and tech. Yeah. There are just a ton of them. Which is great, because you can kind of... what's the word? You can customize it however you want. But also it can be kind of a pain to like figure out exactly which mods you want, because there are so many. But yeah, I would definitely recommend checking it out. There are some issues, like I had a lot of issues researching other empires. I don't know if that's still, you know, a huge problem, but it was a problem when I started this game. We got an insult from these guys. You know what? Whatever. Fuck you too, buddy. How about that? We'll see if we can bait these guys into attacking us, maybe. Yeah, we'll go stand on that.
System survey complete.
But yeah, I would say, I mean, the mod author is Detcord12B, and I love his work. And then he also, like, has his pack so that it's super easy to just be like, alright, I'm gonna load this collection up. Don't have to really think about it, and it has just about everything you would want in a Star Wars mod. I think the only thing I really wish there was is like a palette swap for the UI. That would be ideal. But other than that, I'm pretty damn happy with it. Looks like my vassal is bringing in his fleet, or his army, so I might not even have to deal with mine. See, this is why I love missiles. You can fire on the thing before it even has a chance to shoot back. And apparently they're not completely broken. I don't know. I haven't really tested them. What I need to do is properly test weapons and do another, you know, guide to shipbuilding. So the last one I did was pretty damn popular. Like, people still look at it all the time, even though it's clearly marked for Utopia. Oh. You've got a bunch of Cardu in here. Interesting.
System survey complete.
Well, it's a good thing I'm giving them back. Oh, that's right, because you guys lost, the Cardu lost a war to these guys. I completely forgot about that. Is this Cardu world as well? Can I still sell worlds? I don't remember. I feel like that might have been a mod or something that I picked up at some point. Dark UI with Tiny Army, Tiny Outliner. I have tried out Tiny Army and Tiny Outliner in the past. I haven't seen Dark UI though. I'll take a look at it. The Tiny Outliner I like a lot. I just haven't reinstalled it. Tiny Army, I don't remember exactly what that one did. I'm sure it was fine. I just didn't reinstall it at some point. Mostly just having the 1080p overhaul is a godsend. Oops, that's not what I want.
Comlink active.
Just go ahead and land, I guess? Like, do they not have a fleet or something? What's going on? Or do they not have access? That would be hilarious. They don't. They declared war and they don't have access. They couldn't get to me if they wanted to. They'd have to go like all the way around. You give them access? You do.
System survey complete.
They might be able to like jump all the way around or something, but I don't know.
System survey complete.
Yeah, the auto survey start. I'm getting to the point where like I need to do that because it's just such a pain.
There they are. Comlink active.
Like, I don't really understand the decision to make it a tech. I feel like that's really stupid. Like, why can't you just tell a scientist to go out and survey things? That's not a technology, really. I mean, I guess game mechanics wise, it frees you up, but after you do it 3 times, you know, 3 games, you're completely done with that. Oh, they got a small fleet here. Okay, I don't care about that. Trade deal duration expired. Okay, we lost our
Course
research
plotted.
agreement. Considering I am helping you in a war right now, you should probably give me another one.
Comlink
Course
active.
plotted.
I wish I was getting debris to research. That would be really nice.
Course plotted.
Can hear all the TIE fighters going off on this thing.
All this firepower deserves a target.
I really wish I got some better TIE fighter tech by now. Alright. This research agreement ended. You want to do another one? No, you don't. You really don't. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about it. Then you, we already re-upped. And you accepted. Oh, no. You didn't accept. Okay. That's right. It has to be positive one. I'm an idiot. Offer trade deal, research agreement. I don't know. I'll give you like star charts or something. There we go. 30 years. Bam, done. Really bad at micro. Yeah, I used to be good at micro, but I got old, I guess. It's probably the best answer. So like I forget things now. I'm not very good at micro anymore. Yeah, definitely. The Star Wars sounds, just that sound pack is amazing. Hostile fleet's present.
Comlink active.
Oh, okay. He built a battleship. Whatever. Good deal. Great. Let's see if we can re-up with these guys. I don't see why not. I mean, they do hate the idea of it, but I don't know, can we bribe you with some minerals or something? It's a lot of minerals. Alright, sure, whatever. Just give me the trade deal.
System survey complete.
Good stuff.
Comlink active.
Transport fleet is here. Go ahead and land.
Comlink active.
We're gonna send you on over here. Oh, you know what? No.
Active.
Continue. Sorry, my bad.
Comlink active.
Land armies.
Comlink active.
All this firepower deserves a target.
Alright.
Transport
Wait for
away.
them to land, and then I'm gonna send this guy over.
Initiating ground assault. Victory shall be ours.
Sweet, ground assault has started.
Plotted.
Go stand on that thing. Oh yeah, we're gonna win.
Transport
Warriors are
away.
victorious. Enemy planet.
General has gained a trait. Stubborn trait, that's no good.
Course plotted.
Ah well. Not a huge deal. Here we are in fleet combat.
There they are.
Can embark all of those guys.
Comlink active.
Level 4 invader, it's fine, they're stubborn. Enter orbit.
Away.
Comlink active.
All this firepower.
Go ahead and, yeah. Kill the spaceport, and then
All this firepower.
start bombarding.
All this firepower deserves a target.
Close that.
System survey complete.
Systems are still getting surveyed, which is great.
System survey complete.
And yeah, I mean, like, I don't think we can lose this war because they can't get to us. It seems like. I don't know, who knows? Maybe we'll see 70k come around from this side somehow, but I find it unlikely. It's a lot of military access. You gotta go through 3 different nations, and some of them are friendly with me. Yeah. See, those capitalists alone. You will give them. You will give them. Right? Yeah, you will. Like, well, what about you? You will not. So that's a wall right there. They can't get to me. That's so funny. Wait for those fortifications to go down. We'll take this planet, then we'll do the same to the next one. And then I guess we just kind of like wait for ticking war score. I think once we finish taking these planets, I'm probably going to call this stream. It is getting late and getting a little tired.
Comlink active.
But it's been very fun. It's been great having so many active viewers around to talk to. Really is probably the best part about streaming. Like, I'm sure, like, if you were, like, a massive streamer or something like that and you're making money, like, that's cool, too. But, like, I don't know.
Active.
I just want people to play video games with and hang out.
Comlink active.
All of my friends are either too poor or, like, gone. So, like, I don't really get to play video games with a lot of friends anymore.
Transport away.
Initiating ground assault. Victory.
One bad micro habit I have, though, is forgetting to move my transports during war to nearby star systems, so no planets after I take a planet, so I don't have to send an escort in case they send a few ships. Yeah, generally I try to leave my
Victorious.
armies on the ground unless I'm
Transport away.
Comlink
moving somewhere immediately, like this.
All this firepower deserves a target.
But I definitely have, like... Oh, okay.
comlink
That's a dead giveaway. That's something that Paradox needs to fix. Like, you know that there's going to be a military station there.
All this firepower deserves a
But, yeah, generally I'll just leave my
Transport away. Plotted.
people on the last planet that I've conquered. And that fixes the issue. Unless you have, like, a super massive army or something. Yeah. Yeah, I have a couple friends that like to play Dota and League, and, like, I have absolutely no interest. Oh, shit. Who was that? Who died? It's not a scientist, I don't think. Maybe a governor? No? Is it an admiral? Like, who died? Somebody died. Was it my leader? Maybe it was my leader. She looks different. I don't know. A lot of angry-faced women in this game.
comlink active.
Alright.
All this
You should get there
firepower deserves a target.
late enough. Yeah, for a while,
Active.
I was working really early in the morning, and I would, like, be able to hang out at home most of the day. So Europe would be, you know, it would be like evening for Europe when it was like midday for me. So I was
System
able to play with some
survey
people from
complete.
Europe, and that was really fun.
Comlink active.
But then I got a normal job, and, like, now I work all day, so by the time I get home, those people are asleep.
Transport away.
If you're ever interested in Hearts of Iron or EU4 play, though, I would highly recommend Count Christo and Lambert. Shit, I always forget how many numbers.
System
2191.
survey complete.
Comlink active.
They're great people, and I highly recommend checking them out on their Twitch and or YouTube channels.
Comlink active.
Transport away.
You tend to move them because a lot of times you need them at the next planet invasion. Yeah. Yeah, I just got into the habit of
Comlink
usually moving my task force first, my fleet first.
active. Comlink
Let a couple jumps go, and then you send your transport fleet.
Comlink active.
But even then, sometimes you get caught by, you know, a random Corvette or something following you. So it's never really foolproof. There's always issues. Who died? General has died. That's unfortunate. Let's get a new one.
System survey.
Army morale damage. That's the right one. Migration treaty proposal between those two. Whatever. Non-aggression pact between those two. That's fine. Let's go ahead and land.
Firepower deserves a target.
Initiating ground
And yeah, I mean, that's basically gonna be it for this war. I don't really want to go over there and fight. I guess I could. Because I have access and he doesn't. Love EU4. Not great at playing it, yeah.
Our warriors are victorious. Enemy planet conquered.
Not really that great without some of the DLC after you... Yeah, I absolutely agree. Some of the DLC in EU4 is basically mandatory, but it also depends a lot on your personal taste. I mean, things like common sense are just really hard to get around. But yeah, I really enjoy EU4. I'm not that great at it, but I still love to play it. I love to get my ass kicked. Well, okay, so I have access. He does not.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
I guess there isn't like a conditional access. Sweet, we got hyper shields. I guess there isn't conditional access like EU4, for example. Let's do the 0 point. Do I want to go over there and poke the bear? Or... if you've, that is probably, yeah. So I want to give back these. Definitely. Want to liberate those? Nah, can't quite do that. Can't quite do that either. Rather spend money on Stellaris since I like the game more. Don't got any other DLC yet. I got most of the DLC for Stellaris, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I mostly get the DLC on sales and stuff like that because, I mean, I just can't afford it. Like, it's too expensive. If you bought all the DLC plus EU4, like, regularly, it'd probably be, like, $250. It'd be insane. But now that I have all the DLC, like, I just have to pay maybe, you know, $30 a year or something like that. So... I totally understand. That's guaranteed. Alright, that's fine. Well, I think I'm going to call this stream here. I think we're at a good stopping point. I mean, pretty much won this war. We won another little war over here. Well, a big war, but we got a little victory out of it. And yeah, I mean, we're doing good. What else do I have to say? I don't think much. Feel free to check me out on YouTube. I go by the same name, E_CHU_TAA. And I also am on Twitter with the same handle. If you want to hang out or talk shit. Basically, I just use Twitter to shitpost random junk. Yeah, it was good hanging out with you too, Zaxxon. Maybe I'll catch you around another time, and definitely good luck with your game. Sounds like you couldn't get, you know, a worse start or anything. You should be alright. But, yeah, I'll see you all around. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and see you later.